It was a dark and stormy night. And isn't that the start for a great story about electricity? Keeping the lights on when the world around you is crackling with destructive fury is the harshest test of this transformative power we have grown to depend upon. It lights our homes and offices, powers our industries, concentrates and minimizes pollution, and connects us to the modern age like nothing else. It is the most important energy resource we have. The social change it fosters is the progress EPRI powers. Every day, every night, every season.
It's the unthinkable in the electric power world. The lights go out in a very large region, multi-state kind of situation. We need tools that we can operate a business with, and transmission is going to be our business. And the revenues that we collect are from use of the transmission system. So we want to maximize the use, but yet protect the reliability. The ability to monitor the system for potential events and to be able to be confident that the performance will be able to ride through these severe disturbances is a goal that we've been trying to achieve for some time. EPRI was willing to make the investment to produce this tool.
Customers don't just want the same flavor of electricity. They don't want the same flavor of gas. They don't want the same flavor of anything. They want choices. The product mix is indicative of the commitment that EPRI has made to try and be innovative in how they view the electricity industry. And we are also of that mindset that there are opportunities that are created from competition. So we're only getting a 10% projected market share at this particular markup, and let me see what the markup was that we had. Product mix really allows us to develop a discipline in thinking about how to define these structures. It incorporates customer response to alternative price structures, and that's a product that you're not going to find in too many areas. We believe that competition will have winners and losers, and we like to believe that if we can think in terms of how the markets will evolve and where our relative advantages lie, then we will be successful.
Typically in the past, I think utilities have over-designed systems. They've been conservative because they didn't know specifically what's happening on the system. A tool like this will allow us to take more chances with confidence that we're not going to damage the system or overload components. I'll run a quick power flow application. I've selected it. Now we can select any component and look at the results of the power flow. Kansas City Power and Light estimated that the benefits from the distribution engineering workstation would allow us to defer approximately 2% of our annual capital budget.
When CPS decided several years ago to upgrade its distribution system, we realized that there was a dilemma in that there was no standardization of the protocols out there between vendor-supplied equipment. The UCA was a protocol that would remove that obstacle and be a non-proprietary protocol that allowed all systems to talk to each other. This is one of the many pieces of equipment that we will be automating on this project. This is a load tap changer where our operators do not have direct control of it right now. This will enable them to control it directly from our operations headquarters. But one of the beauties of UCA is that whether it's one brand or another brand, this piece of equipment can be interchanged and be operable in a matter of minutes.
Cooperatives have to be ready for competition just like everybody else. Probably the simplest thing you can do is retain the customers you have. Automation is a way of keeping up on customer satisfaction. You have a load tap changer with a automatic control on it, Beckwith LTC controller. We can tell what the tap position is. We can take and put any of those devices out in the field, and with just a PC and a browser package, have a rudimentary automation system. Technology is going to allow us to be providing and delivering energy in places we probably never dreamed of before.
We've experienced growing pains with substation automation. We've had our problems with protocol converters, and they're very expensive and they're time-consuming to program, and they're a point of failure.
So we're looking here at the breaker state, at the trip and close buttons that we can use to take control. And speed is exactly, although the test goes really fast, that's exactly what we're looking for, is if we can see how fast we can get back. This is just the digital information, but especially the voltages, the megawatts, megavars that we're bringing back over the WAN, we can get those into the algorithms quick enough that we can adjust on the fly.
So then this Ethernet card allows the MMI to control and operate not only these electronic devices, but it gives us a window out into the AEP WAN and to the remote sites. That could be 10 feet or 1,000 miles of communications. And this was one way that utility engineers, and particularly a protection and control engineer, we feel could save money.
The limits are being pushed. We're really trying to squeeze every last inch out of these transformers, and knowing how they're behaving, what they're doing is really critical. It costs us about $3 million when they fail, material and labor.
Where are we at up here?
Okay, what we're looking at here is the different types of...
When you look at the MMW, there's two generalized displays of information that you can look at. One is called the Performance Assessment Platform, the other one is the Maintenance Ranking Assessor, which allows you to see maintenance tasks that are coming due, that should be done, or that are past due based on whatever assessment profile you want to put. It just makes good sense for us to utilize our assets to the maximum extent possible without burning them up.
The very best ideas percolate through EPRI and are delivered to the front lines of the new energy business. EPRI continues to power progress for its members, the industry, and society. The social change it fosters is the progress EPRI powers. Every day, every night, every season, evermore.